guys, Infinite Love here. I'm here doing my Q&A video. This one is also going to be updated a little later than anticipated because I didn't get to record it until a little later than anticipated. So, we are going to start off with the fact that I had to write these questions down because I can't scroll through them with my phone. And some of this stuff is written out because I am recording this on my phone. I'm at my mom's again today and probably will be here for the next week. Definitely had the most interesting moment today. Ran into some people that I did not talk to. Don't think they saw me, but I saw them and I hid behind a clothing rack in an etc. shop. Anyway, continuing with the video. Today we're doing questions and answers, and I've got 50 questions here, so hopefully I can get through them all in a decent amount of time. I'm actually going to buzz through a couple of these, because some of these are going to be kind of one answer thing. Like, the first one, what is my real name? My real name is Stephanie. Some nicknames I have are Steph, Steffi, Cheeks from my youngin days. My natural hair color is definitely not the color of my roots. It was a light brown, yes, a light brownish color, almost a dark blonde color, somewhere in the middle there. My height is 5'3", 5'4", maybe 5'5", but not too much hot. Sexual orientation. I'm definitely bisexual. Yes, I have kissed a girl. Why somebody asked that question, I don't actually know. Because they were a dude. Eye color is brown. Am I a health freak? I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a health freak. I mean, I do wash my hands more than most people, but I am definitely not health conscious, I guess. Schools I've attended. Okay, elementary school I was in El Paso, Jefferson Park. Middle school I was in Centennial and El Paso Gridley Junior High. That both were in El Paso and Gridley because they merged schools for some odd reason. Middle school, I was also in Kingsley Junior High in Bloomington. I don't know if that's Bloomington or Normal, but it's over there. And then high school, I went to Normal Community West, and I graduated there in 2015. And I'm going to start classes at Heartland this fall, and that'll be interesting. My birthday and zodiac sign. My birthday is December 13th. I was born on Friday the 13th. I was a messed up child. And so that means my zodiac sign would be a Sagittarius. A couple pet peeves that I have. When people like touch my face and ask about the lip piercing, that one's definitely the most common one. And another really big pet peeve that I have is when I'm crying and somebody decides to ask if I'm alright. Don't! Fuck you! Do I believe in ghosts? Yes, I do, in fact. My biggest fear is spiders. My scariest experience was when I was 13. I was getting on a carnival ride, and they asked us as the riders if our seats were latched, and mine was one of those that like comes up a little bit and then it'll latch. And so I wiggled it and I realized it was wiggly and I was moving it, and that did not go over very well. I panicked. I was scared the whole time. Turns out it was latched, but I was terrified the whole time. Some regrets I have, not passing a couple of classes at freshman year, junior high. One wish I have is to go back and change a couple of things that I did in junior high. One secret is I am absolutely obsessed with Disney movies. I love Disney movies. Top 10 songs on shuffle I had to do earlier because I am recording this on my phone. Number 1 is Trying Not to Love You by Nickelback. 2, Rolling in the Deep by Go Radio. Sell Your Soul by Hollywood Undead. Better Version Shinedown. All Around Me by Flyleaf. Losing Grip by Avril Lavigne. Miss Nothing by The Pretty Reckless. Big Girls Don't Cry by Fergie. Lawn Chair High by Rehab. And She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. Those are my top 10 songs on my shuffle playlist. And then we're going to go into 10 facts about me. Oh boy. I love stuffed animals. I am an overgrown child. I can be really smart when I'm not having my blonde moments. I love to read. I'm a hopeless romantic. I take voice and piano lessons. Even though I'm shy, I love singing in front of people, which is weird. Don't let my appearance fool you. I may look totally normal. I am fucking insane. And not always in a good way. I own several book bags. Not purses, book bags. And I have several different sides to my personality. There will be one day you will meet me, and I will be extremely happy. The next day, I will be pissed off. For no reason. Just saying. One ex I would take back would definitely have to be the one that I saw today in the store. Yeah. The last text I sent and the one I received. The last text I sent was to have this all planned out. The last text I sent was my dad this morning asking if he was okay. And the last text I received was a text from Ashley the day before. And it said, nah. We were talking about Kool-Aid, and she said, nah. The first award I ever received was in 2006 at regional competitions. For Cheer America, we got second place, and I got a little trophy, which is on the table. And it's right here. It is my prized possession, meaning it sits in the basement and collects dust. Piercings and tattoos. I have 3 tattoos and 2 piercings. I've got my lip and my belly button pierced. I've got the tattoo on my back, the one on my ankle, and then I got one on my upper thigh now. Something I miss would have to be summers out on the boat with my dad and my sister. And my dad's ex and his child. Sometimes they didn't like it very much, so it was mostly me, my dad, and my sister. Someone I miss would have to be my ex, sadly. And my friend Ashley, she's moving. Miss Infinity, I love you. My first crush would have to be, as a kid, it was a cartoon character that I used to be obsessed with, and it was Danny Phantom from the show Danny Phantom. Current crush, sadly, would be my ex as well. Addiction, my biggest addiction is Skittles. I will sit there and I will eat a bag by myself. My favorite part about being friends with Ashley Peck, asked by Ashley Peck. Girl, my favorite part about being friends with you is mainly the fact that it doesn't matter what we're doing. We could be sitting there watching Disney movies all day and I wouldn't care. I'm gonna miss you guys so much. And then Cody asked on Facebook, Raven. So I'm assuming that meant, what's my favorite part about being friends with Raven? Well, she's your dog. I love animals, so therefore that is my answer. My future career choice is a psych nurse. Favorites, color is purple, animal is a panda, movie is Twister or Big Hero 6, subject was biology and psychology, ice cream flavor is either cookie dough or espresso chip. One of those two. And we just got back from Uncle Bob's and had ice cream, so that was really cool. Me and my sister went. Song, band, artist, I'd have to say Falling in Reverse right now, but that's bound to change by tomorrow. If I could date any fictional character, who would it be? Well, my first crush was Danny Phantom, so it'd have to be Danny Phantom. Why is Cody a douchebag? Asked by Nick. I did not call you a douchebag. However, I will stand by the question and say, you have made Ashley cry multiple times, but you've also made her smile so many multiple times. Don't mess up. The last thing I watched would be Little House on the Prairie with my mom before she left. Would you kiss the last person that I kissed again if I had the chance? Yes. Yes, I would. Have I ever been in a relationship? Yes. Been in a car crash? Yes. Broken someone's heart? Probably. Had a broken heart? Currently. Snuck out? Yes. And if I could change one thing about my life, what would it be? It would probably be the fact that there was that long period of time where I wasn't able to drive. And I would definitely go back and change that and, like, drive anyway. Because then I would have been able to see Ashley and Cody and Nick a lot more than I had been able to. And that would be so much fun and probably a lot better. What is the last thing I ate? Ice cream. Me and my sister just got back from Uncle Bob's. The last thing I bought, I actually looked at my receipt because I couldn't remember if it was going to be a bra or the bikini top. It was the bikini top that I bought last. My biggest weakness would have to be Skittles. My biggest strength would have to be music. And then somebody asked me, is it painful to get tattoos and piercings? Well, they're needles. So if you're terrified of needles, I don't suggest it. However, the one that I got on my shoulder blade didn't hurt that bad unless he got kind of close to the spine and bone shoulder blade part where it kind of hurt a little more. The one on my ankle didn't really hurt at all. The one on my upper thigh hurt a lot more than the other two. And then as for the piercings, I didn't have a whole lot of trouble getting them pierced. It was more along the lines of afterwards that it was all like swollen and healing. That's when it hurt the most. However, I do not regret any of them that I have or are going to get. Well, that was 50 questions. If you want to go back and count, by all means, go ahead. But, it was 50. I have them written down in front of me, so I remembered them all, because there's no way I was going to remember 50 questions off the top of my head. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, leave me some ideas for a new video, because if not, it's just going to be a vlog, because I'm running out of ideas. I'll think of something, but it probably won't be very interesting. Thanks for watching. This was indeed one of the longer videos that I've done. Go like, comment, subscribe to Miss Infinity, IRC Infinity, and I don't know what next YouTube channel is, so oh well. But I'm sure you'll find them on one of their lists or whatever. So, peace out. Have a good night.